Tinnitus is more than just a sound. It can be a key to deep personal discoveries and self-understanding. This phenomenon might be a signal from your higher self, opening the way to a new level of awareness and spiritual growth. Tinnitus is often perceived as a symptom of a medical issue, such as an ear infection or hearing loss. However, research shows that this phenomenon is not always linked to a physical condition. Many people believe that tinnitus is simply a symptom of illness. But what if it's not? What if it's our consciousness trying to connect with something greater? Scientific data confirms that tinnitus can occur in perfectly healthy individuals. It may be caused by changes in the perception of background noise or even neural activity in the brain. However, there are other, less well-known theories. Some experts suggest that tinnitus may be connected to spiritual or metaphysical processes. In the lives of many people who regularly experience tinnitus, this phenomenon becomes part of their spiritual journey. They describe it as a signal from their higher self, or even as a message from guardian angels. This opens a new perspective on the nature of tinnitus, allowing us to see it not just as a physiological phenomenon, but as something deeper and more significant. Tinnitus is not always a symptom of illness. It can be a key to deep personal discoveries and self-understanding. Could it be our consciousness trying to connect with something greater? This is a question each person must answer for themselves. To understand tinnitus, it's important to consider the opinions of experts from various fields: medicine, psychology, and esotericism. Medical specialists assert that tinnitus is often linked to physiological changes in the auditory system. Research shows that it may result from damage to inner ear cells or changes in neural activity in the brain. Doctors emphasize the need for diagnosis and treatment if tinnitus is accompanied by other symptoms, such as hearing loss or dizziness. Psychologists offer a different perspective. They believe that tinnitus can be related to psycho-emotional factors like stress or anxiety. Studies indicate that high levels of stress can amplify the perception of tinnitus, making it more noticeable and persistent. Psychologists recommend relaxation techniques and cognitive behavioral therapy to reduce the intensity of this symptom. On the other hand, esoteric practitioners believe that tinnitus may be a manifestation of spiritual processes. They argue that this phenomenon is connected to higher vibrational frequencies or attempts by guardian angels to convey important messages. Esoteric literature often suggests that tinnitus could be a sign of spiritual awakening or contact with higher powers. The opinions of experts from various fields help provide a more complete picture of tinnitus. Research shows that this phenomenon can have physiological, psycho-emotional, and spiritual causes. Medical experts point to damage in the auditory system, psychologists link it to stress levels, and esotericists see it as a sign of spiritual awakening. By using scientific articles, books, and interviews, we can substantiate each of these approaches and give viewers the opportunity to choose the explanation that resonates most with them. Tinnitus has been the subject of many different theories, both scientific and spiritual. Each theory offers a unique perspective on the causes and significance of this phenomenon. From a scientific standpoint, tinnitus is often explained by damage to the inner ear or abnormalities in the auditory pathways. Some researchers suggest that it could be related to changes in brain activity or neural plasticity. This view is supported by numerous studies showing the physiological basis of tinnitus. On the spiritual side, many believe that tinnitus is a sign of a higher connection. Some theories suggest that it indicates an awakening of the higher self or a message from spiritual guides. According to this perspective, the ringing sound might be a way for higher frequencies to communicate with us, guiding us towards greater awareness and spiritual growth. It's important to highlight that there is no single correct answer. Both scientific and spiritual approaches have their own merits and can coexist. Recognizing this diversity of thought allows for a more holistic understanding of tinnitus. To engage viewers, consider these questions. Do you have any examples from your experience that highlight this issue? What were the consequences for someone due to a wrong approach? What steps were taken to resolve the problem? These questions encourage personal reflection and discussion, helping to build a community where different experiences and solutions can be shared. By considering various theories and asking thought-provoking questions, we can better understand the multifaceted nature of tinnitus and find ways to manage it that resonate with each individual. Tinnitus can sometimes be viewed as a sign of extrasensory perception, ESP. This perspective suggests that the ringing in the ears may be more than just a physical symptom. It could be an indication of heightened awareness and a connection to the spiritual realm. Many individuals who consider themselves to be spiritually gifted report experiencing tinnitus. They believe that this sound is a form of communication from higher dimensions or spiritual guides. For these people, tinnitus is not a nuisance, but a sign of their unique abilities to perceive information beyond the ordinary senses. For example, some individuals with this condition describe receiving intuitive insights or messages while experiencing tinnitus. They report that the ringing in their ears often coincides with moments of deep meditation or spiritual practice, indicating a heightened state of awareness. These people might possess special abilities, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, or heightened intuition. The tinnitus serves as a reminder or signal that they are in tune with higher frequencies and energies. This view opens up a new understanding of tinnitus as a potential gift rather than just a medical condition. By recognizing tinnitus as a possible sign of ESP, individuals can embrace their experiences and explore their potential abilities. This perspective provides a sense of purpose and empowerment, transforming what might seem like a mere inconvenience into a meaningful aspect of their spiritual journey. Tinnitus can sometimes be interpreted as a signal from your higher self, indicating a deeper connection to your inner being and spiritual consciousness. This phenomenon might be your higher self's way of communicating important messages or guiding you towards greater spiritual awareness. Different frequencies of tinnitus can carry different meanings. For example, a high-pitched ringing might signify a heightened state of spiritual awareness or a message from your higher self. This type of tinnitus can occur during moments of deep meditation, reflection, or spiritual practice, indicating that you are aligned with your true purpose or receiving divine guidance. On the other hand, a low-frequency ringing might signal grounding energy or the need to focus on physical well-being and stability. Each frequency serves as a unique form of communication, offering insight into different aspects of your spiritual and physical life. Additionally, the ear in which you experience tinnitus can also carry significance. For instance, ringing in the left ear might be a sign of anxiety or fear. It can indicate that you are reconnecting with your lower self or facing unresolved emotional issues. This type of tinnitus serves as a reminder to address these feelings and seek balance in your emotional state. By understanding these signals, you can better interpret the messages from your higher self. Recognizing that tinnitus can be more than a mere physical symptom allows you to embrace it as a meaningful part of your spiritual journey. This perspective transforms tinnitus into a tool for deeper self-awareness and spiritual growth, helping you navigate your path with greater clarity and purpose. Tinnitus can sometimes be viewed as a connection to guardian angels or spiritual entities. This interpretation suggests that the ringing in your ears is not just a physical condition, but a form of communication from higher spiritual beings trying to send you messages or guide you. Many people report experiences where they believe their guardian angels or spirit guides have tried to communicate with them through tinnitus. These individuals often describe moments when the ringing in their ears intensifies, particularly during times of prayer, meditation, or spiritual reflection. They interpret these occurrences as signs that their angels are close and attempting to convey important information. For example, one person might recount a story where they were contemplating a difficult decision and suddenly experienced a loud ringing in their ears. They took this as a sign from their guardian angel, offering reassurance or guidance on the path they should take. Such experiences can provide comfort and a sense of connectedness to the spiritual realm, reinforcing the belief that they are not alone and are being watched over. Moreover, some believe that tinnitus can be a conduit for receiving downloads or information from higher realms. These downloads might come in the form of intuitive insights, sudden clarity on complex issues, or new ideas and perspectives that seem to appear out of nowhere. The ringing serves as a signal that these spiritual messages are being received and integrated into one's consciousness. Discussing these perspectives can help people see tinnitus in a new light, transforming it from a bothersome symptom into a meaningful spiritual experience. This viewpoint encourages individuals to pay attention to the context and timing of their tinnitus, exploring the possibility that it might be a form of divine communication or spiritual guidance. Embracing this idea can bring a sense of purpose and spiritual enrichment, turning tinnitus into a valuable tool for personal growth and connection with the divine. Tinnitus, when viewed from a spiritual or metaphysical perspective, can be harnessed to improve one's life. Rather than seeing it as a mere annoyance, it can be embraced as a unique ability that provides valuable insights and guidance. Firstly, it's important to recognize that tinnitus might be a special gift available to a select few. Those who experience it could be more attuned to subtle energies and vibrations, making them more receptive to spiritual messages and higher frequencies. This perspective shifts the focus from the discomfort of tinnitus to its potential as a tool for personal and spiritual development. To make the most of this ability, here are some practical tips. Pay close attention to the context in which you experience tinnitus. Notice if it coincides with particular thoughts, emotions, or situations. This mindful approach can help you discern patterns and understand what your tinnitus might be signaling. Use periods of tinnitus as opportunities for meditation and introspection. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on the ringing sound. Allow it to guide you into a deeper state of consciousness, where you might receive insights or messages from your higher self or spiritual guides. Keep a journal to document your experiences with tinnitus. Write down when it occurs, what you were doing or thinking at the time, and any insights or feelings that arose. Over time, you might identify meaningful patterns that can guide your personal growth. Incorporate tinnitus into your spiritual practices. Whether through prayer, energy healing, or other rituals, view the ringing as a sign of spiritual presence and communication. Use it to deepen your connection with the spiritual realm and enhance your practice. Don't hesitate to seek guidance from spiritual mentors or communities who understand the metaphysical aspects of tinnitus. They can offer support, validation, and additional techniques to harness this ability. By following these tips, you can transform tinnitus from a bothersome symptom into a powerful tool for personal and spiritual development. Embracing it as a unique ability can lead to greater self-awareness, spiritual growth, and a deeper understanding of your life's path. This perspective not only alleviates the frustration often associated with tinnitus, but also opens up new avenues for enriching your life. Tinnitus is not just a physical phenomenon. It can be a signal from your higher self or spiritual entities guiding you towards awareness and spiritual growth. Use this unique experience to enhance your life and strengthen your connection to the spiritual realm. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.